Oh, Lord. He'll never shut up now.
Get your head in the game. Mine is.
Is it really? I'm trying to get my head in the game. You won't get your head in the box. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany if you're new here, and in today's video we are going to be getting started on a huge decluttering series, getting started in this master bedroom. If you're excited to get some decluttering done, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to stay a while, and we're going to go ahead and get into this. This has been put off way too long. The kids have been off school because of the weather. We've got lots of snow. I got in some sledding 2 different days. I went sledding and it was so much fun. And I haven't been sledding in years and years, over a decade at least. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started working on decluttering in this master bedroom, taking care of business. Let's get going. Okay, so just a quick overview of the situation we have going on. This is background laundry that I have going on. We're just not even gonna worry about that, okay? We got some of Michael's clothes here that I have to have him sort out and figure out what we're going to do with that. So basically everything that's on the bed, well, aside from that, I can deal with that situation. This little pile here, I can deal with that. Otherwise, the rest of it is just, we're going to ignore it, okay? But our main focus is going to be to get this situation all taken care of, including inside of the bench. I've got some things that I already know that I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of, things that we haven't used. I do have still some Christmas remnants hanging around that we're going to take care of as well. The other priority is this monstrosity, and this is all things that are going to be leaving this house one way or another. I just have to sort through it and delegate where it's going to go. I am going to be donating the majority of it, but there will be some things that I'm going to take to our local buy, sell, and trade store that sells children's clothing. And so anything here that I believe they will take, I'm going to sort out for taking there. And then the rest of it is going to go to our local thrift store. And before we get into all of the time-lapse footage, just like in the last video, I'm going to be just basically using this corner here as my sorting area, and we're just going to work in that area. So how are all of my beautiful people? I hope that this video finds you well out there in your place in the world. I'm so glad to be finally bringing you guys this video. I'm doing voiceovers in the car, so I hope that they're going to turn out okay. But thank you so much for coming over today. So here is where we keep all of our board games, and then I also had all of this like video game type stuff that's in here, and that is what we are going to be getting rid of today. It has just sat and rotted in this bench for way too long, and we have more board games to store, so we're gonna make room for them. I held on to my handy dandy box from Costco, and I was saving it just for this decluttering journey, and the kids had their way with the board games in this bench thing here, so it took me quite a bit to sort through all this Monopoly money. It was crazy, but I wanted to go ahead and get all of it sorted out and organized so that I knew when they went to go in to get it, it would be in order. And we got a bunch of other games to add in here, so I'm glad to get rid of all those video games and things that had just been sitting here rotting away. So this is your sign. If there's something in your house that you've been holding on to forever, but you haven't used it and you're just telling yourself, but maybe one day, here's your sign. Today is the day. Go ahead and get rid of it. It's going to be okay, I promise.
Hi, I'm Bucky. Let's get this party started.
Nah.
3, 2, 1, shoot!
Oh, Lord. He'll never shut up now.
Get your head in the game. Mine is.
Is it really? I'm trying to get my head in the game. You won't get your head in the box. There we go. That looks okay.
Hey, watch the antlers. It's fire! Fire!
Let's hope he hushes. Okay, so Next, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out that pile of everything that's in the closet so we can start going through that. This pile has steadily accumulated from all over the upstairs of this house and some from the downstairs as well, so I'm super excited to get it where it needs to go. That deer is still going off in there. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but we got all these clothes to go through. All this pile already is donate. I just gotta organize it into that box there. Shoes, clothes, let's go. Clutter not only takes up space in your home, but it also takes up space in your mind, whether or not you even realize it. And when you get going and you start getting rid of stuff and see the after, you realize how much it was actually affecting your mind. Like everything that you have in your home holds a space in your mind. And as much as we have going on in life and in the world, we don't need any added nonsense. And so I am encouraging you to tackle the nonsense today. Okay, I gotta go grab the kids, but this box and everything on top is donate. That Target bag is returns. The rest of that is Christmas stuff that I just need to put away. We got some recycling paper stuff I can recycle. This is my pile of stuff that I can sell. Donate, ask Natalie, trash. So that takes care of that business. And the even better news, the deer, he's silent now. So I don't have to worry about messing with him. Here's a look at the first load of many, I'm sure, that's to come, that's leaving this house. And I was able to drop this off before I had to get the kids from school. And so now I am just putting away the rest of the stuff that was around, and we're going to wipe off this bench and come back on day 2. And just so we don't forget where we came from, here is a quick little before and after. I am so glad to see the top of this bench again and to have my corner all cleaned out in the closet. Now let's get on to day 2. Okay, folks, day 2, we are going to tackle this mess. We're going to start with this shelf up here. We're going to work our way through my hanging clothes there. We're going to tackle the mess on top of my little plastic dresser there. There's always some stuff going on there. And I'm going to go through these 3 drawers, see what I can get rid of. I've got shoes there. That little bag there is just a heating pad and a electric blanket that's in that. So that's going to stay there. And then this is my bag of returns on top of my bag of stuff that I can sell. And then we just got some stuff going on through here. And yeah, so that's all my side of the closet. The rest is like Michael's stuff, so that's something that he will have to tackle. So we are just going to go ahead and try and power through all of this. Okay, so everything here is shoes. I'm going to decide which ones I want to keep out of those. Photos, keepsakes, documents, jewelry. So I'm going to sort through all of this and figure out where it's going to go. So I am going to be heading to take those returns and sell those other clothes and do some shopping. I want to hit up Dollar Tree and maybe Walmart and maybe TJ Maxx and do a little bit of shopping. So if you guys want to see a video including all of that, let me know down in the comments below. I definitely plan on doing a short regardless, so just let me know. Okay, so for now, I'm not getting rid of any of these shoes. So these are all going to go back in the closet. along with my little bin here that has all of my keepsakes in it, just because that's like the safest place for it to be up and away from everybody and nobody can get to it. All of this stuff here is going to go elsewhere into my little home office area, and our little puppet guy, he's gonna go to Wade's room because this actually belongs to Wade. So I want to get this hung up in his room for him finally, but we're gonna find a place for it in there today. And then all of this is like the girls' jewelry. Comment down below if you can relate, but yeah, I've untangled this jewelry so many times and they like never wear it, and this ended up getting broken too. But anyway, I think I'm gonna try to figure out something different for that and go through it all at a separate time. But for now, I'm gonna vacuum out the shelf in the closet and we're gonna return all of these things. And I would love to be able to really wipe this down, but it's just painted plywood, as you can see. So we're just gonna do a good vacuum and call it a day. We've had a lot of stuff going on in the downstairs, so I'm going to be making a video sharing all of those updates with you guys, so be sure to stay tuned for that. I got a better idea. This footage turned out very jerky and jumpy, so I didn't include all of the part where I was vacuuming the shelf there, so I apologize for that, you guys. I am still working with just my phone for filming. Okay, so it's not a huge improvement or anything, but I do know that it is clean and all of my shoes are up there. So I've got my new muck boots to replace my old ones when they give out. I've got my new Hey Dudes. I did get my winter boots off the ground and put them up here, or off the floor in here and put them up here. These are my outside, if I have to mow or garden or anything like that, shoes. My grasshoppers. Then I got my keepsakes. I put all my summer shoes behind there, and then my high heels, which are just like a keepsake. I don't wear them. They're from the last beauty pageant that I ever did, so they're just memorabilia. But that takes care of that shelf, and now we're going to go on and go through all of these clothes here. You don't have to spend a bunch of money to declutter, and everything doesn't have to be a perfect Pinterest aesthetic. You can use what you have, work with what you got, and you can make the space still very functional and not something that's going to be taking a toll on your mind and stressing you out. You don't have to spend a bunch of money. As you can see, I'm a very, I don't know what the word is for it, but yeah, your girl's poor. So I didn't have to spend any money to make this happen, and you certainly don't have to either. You don't have to worry about keeping up with all the trends and all of that stuff. You can just use what you got and do what you can. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my top drawer off camera because it's all my, you know, undergarments and things like that. And I got rid of a bunch of stuff, socks and things that I don't need anymore. There was really nothing in either one of these drawers that I could get rid of. But there are a couple things like I'm going to make myself wear it or get rid of it here very soon type kind of deal. I'm telling myself that at least. So we'll go ahead and finish up here on the floor, and that ought to about wrap it up. Over the years, I've been pretty good about keeping things decluttered when it comes to my clothes and my closet, so I didn't have a whole lot to get rid of, but I did end up with this here and a couple pairs of shoes. And so that's going to bring us to the end of today's video. I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that I was able to keep you company throughout getting something done on your to-do list today. Thank you so much for coming over and watching. I truly appreciate you, and I hope that I will see you next time. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and take such good care of you. Bye.